in which we're going to be looking at how you can create your own chatbot, your own AI agent that's going to be making decisions for you. The reason for you to stay is because by the end of this video, you're going to have deep knowledge into how to use Hugging Face with LangChain on your free Colab GPU and having all the inner workings, code, ability to leverage and create AI agents on your own. That said, an AI agent is going to be independent of you, meaning it's going to reason on its own. You're going to set up code that's going to allow it to think independently. That's the whole idea of an AI agent. You just set it and go. It'll make decisions on its own. That said, let's go ahead and get started. As you've seen before, we're using Google Colab notebooks. I'm already pre-warmed the environment. So when I click on each one of these, it's going to take a lot less time than it would usually if I had not warmed or started from beginning the entire environment. While we're talking through the code, notice that I'm adding the packages, and differently from our previous iterations and videos, I'm using the Microsoft fine-tune model. The reason I chose it is because it's light, accurate, and useful enough that we don't have to be waiting for a long time for loading it. The responses are very accurate, and it serves purpose for us in this example demo. So once we set up the parameters for it, as you notice here, we're setting the name, mappings, all of the parameters, so that we can leverage it here. Then, as in previous notebooks, we use a pipeline. We set the model, additional parameters, tokens, temperature, and once they're configured, we wrap them up in the pipeline. In the end, we set up the print loaded model as it's already loaded while we were speaking. It was successful, so it already set it to a CUDA. And it didn't take long at all, as you noticed. Now we're going to define our tools. We're going to set up our LangChain package here. We're going to use a DuckDuckGo. We're going to use our web search tool and a calculator that we will reference later on. And here's where it starts to get fun. We're going to build our agent here. I'm going to start it up, and this is a Python definition here, in which we ask the LLM to classify based on three values that are going to be retrieved: search, calc, and answer. Calc will be mathematical. Answer is going to attempt to answer based on the knowledge of the model. And search, of course, it's going to search the web. So there's a few other here's of examples that are there. Then we move into what is the invocation and a few other items that are going to help us classify what we were talking about. In the end, we move to step 2 to act upon that decision. That's the whole idea of the agent. It's going to be automated on its own to make decisions by its own self-awareness. And last, it's going to use the calc and answer options here. It's time for us to test the agent. So with everything that's been working so far, our first question would be a math question. How much is 123 times 406? It was very quick, and it provided the answer, which looks accurate to me. The next one is going to be a much more complex question here. How much is 789 plus 123 minus 45? And we got an answer. The next one is not mathematical. It's going to search on the web. And it did classify it accordingly. We also got the response, which is appropriate here. Tell us who won the Eurovision Song Contest and when. One of the things to keep in mind is the classifier did occur, meaning on its own, it determined what time of question it was. In this case, it also determined that it was a search to search for the web. And we got the description there. Here, it decided it was mathematical. And the same is here. All in all, everything has worked. Since you're still here with us, as promised, you got the entire code very quickly, very simply, all working for you in a Google Colab notebook. Ready for your use, repeatable, You can download it as a Python script too, if you would just prefer to use it as a script on its own. In summary, we built a working AI agent. We did not hold back. You did not have to pay for anything. It's all running locally on the local model, and it's all available for you. You also tested search and calculator tools there. The agent determined on its own and classified. We also handled the errors. And now, in the end, you have the knowledge to create agents of your own. What can you build with it? That depends on what your needs are and what you're looking to build. But in the end, use it responsibly. And I'm looking forward to see what you can build with it. There's also resources here for LangChain and my website there, along with a GitHub. And if you'd like to contact me for any other reasons along with the channel. See you in the next video.